bills. Fine waiting for me down in Brazil. Had to go on for the kill.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun will result in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a throw. All the way left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw it here on first. Firing one deep for the end zone. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs make over the 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Well, maybe the rest of the game can be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. It's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cowboy 80, go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Ready. Mustang 19.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go. Bronco 80. Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
He keeps this one himself. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, another shotgun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. On is Moody for the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 13-7 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Connects on the crosser. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Here he is on 3rd and short. Caught, nice game left side. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks go up by 12.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got Smith again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, they need 7. They send the tight end in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
A give now from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
Quick to the left, it's caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Hey.
That's complete right side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Ready.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco 80.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Managed that puck beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
One last play before the break. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing here just before halftime. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They send the tight end in motion left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Space pass for 35. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He's got a man left. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We motion the tight end over. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
From the red zone now. Right back to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion, headed right. He keeps here to the motion man. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. And the defender comes away with it. Rick Woolen with the INT. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score. It's a for Seattle. Oh, we also saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Tight end motioning right. Throwing on first down. Mahomes finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Motioning the tight end now. To the air, Mahomes. Brought in by his back Smith. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air. Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
43, 15.
Here's Mahomes now. On target to Worthy. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
All All set now. 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Gravity Lions. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
Yellow.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
I'm bringing tight end in motion right. Oh, they're trying it with the toss, right side. He's almost there, but no, they stuck him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard
line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass brought in. Well, taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Bolton has it.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First and 10 now from the 46. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing is Mahomes. Finds his favorite target again. It's worthy. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. From the red zone on first. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Running it now out of the gun. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chiefs got to score in a hurry. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. Right upon on. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Smith finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The 50. The 30. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Right, on a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
31.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting at the 10. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Yellow.
Motioning him from the slot right. Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yellow.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
4-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Cowboy 18. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Complete over the middle. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.